Hi, you guys. So I just wanted to come and touch on the last episode of Portia's Family Matter. And I wanted to call it Cheaters, right? Because there was a lot of conversation about who was cheating and who wasn't, and, who was a bigger cheater, I guess. There wasn't a lot of Simon on this episode, but he was at this lunch in the very beginning with Dennis, and Dennis' mother was there as well. And that's when the whole conversation between Portia's grandmother and Ms. Gina kind of sparked off, right? About who, she was, Portia's grandmother was kind of trying to say that that's why Portia and Dennis were not still together because he was a cheater or a player. Well, I think when she because I kind of like how she tried to clean it up a little bit, but she pretty much said the same thing, but she just said she had a son who was a player as well. But I think that's still kind of calling him a cheater, right? And so Portia, I guess, got a little upset at the way Miss Gina responded to the grandmother, and so I think they had lunch or dinner or something, and she kind of was bringing that to her attention. And in the middle of that conversation, Miss Gina decided to hit her with, well, I'll just bring it to you. You were a cheater as well. And I know this because your mother told me that you were seeing someone else. Um, and if you guys remember back to the first season that we learned of Dennis, we were introduced to him on the show. There was a lot of conversation around him and the tattoos of all the different girls and all of that. But there was also conversation about Portia was dating someone as well. And I kind of get the feeling maybe that's what she's referring to. I don't know. Maybe that's one of the things she's referring to. Maybe there's some other things that I don't know about. Obviously, I would not know. We would not know as the audience. So I don't know, but I am curious to hear the conversation between Miss Gina and Miss Diane once Portia taken back to her mother that she said that to her. I don't think Miss Gina is making that up. That's just my personal opinion. I think that something might have been said to her, but it was probably said to her as a mother to mother conversation to stay between them, right? And not to get back to the kids or Dennis and Portia. So I don't know. But I am curious to see how that's going to play out on the show. Um, I guess as the season, the episodes go on, we'll see more of Simon. And I'm not sure if they're going to address the whole Fallon situation since I guess when they were filming this, he might have been still going through his divorce, or maybe it was finalized or at that point. I don't know. So I don't know if we're going to get that conversation. Maybe she's not really wanting to use her name on the show. The other thing that I would like for Portia to address is why she decided to leave Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I think she left Dish Nation as well, right? So I'm just kind of curious to why she decided to do that, unless she had some other things that she wanted to move her attention to, or other projects, that obviously we would not know about. So I'm just kind of hoping that she will touch on that as well. Because normally these shows are filmed at least 2 or 3 months ahead. So this is something that happened a while ago. Um, just to get on the people that are talking on Twitter, a lot of people are saying they want Dennis and Portia to get back together, and they think that she still has something for Dennis. I don't know. I don't get that vibe. I'm not picking up on that. I think that so maybe people are thinking that because she asked him not to bring a date, but they are claiming all this stuff is so private, and they may not have wanted him to bring an outside person into their conversation, right? Because at this point, Dennis is not just a boyfriend or ex-fiance. He is family to her now because they have their daughter together. So he and his mother, obviously, they can hear the conversations that they're having, but they may not necessarily want Dennis and his 2 week girlfriend, his girlfriend that he just picked up last night, coming to into conversations. And so that's what I was taking it as. I wasn't taking it as she was jealous. But people were on Twitter saying all kind of stuff. I don't know why they feel that way. I didn't pick up on that, but you guys can let me know if you feel that way in the comments. I do think that there's something about Dennis and Porsha that is, I don't, it's hard to explain, but I think that I don't know, they're a lot alike to me. But if she's not happy, I then I think that she should move on. I'm not. It's not for me to tell her who to stay with, so I don't get off into stuff like that. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that um, she may still have feelings for Dennis? And she, because she had, I think that recently Tamron Hall dressed her about not having a wedding date, but she's engaged. You know, um, that came out kind of messy to me. To me, that's just my opinion. I don't know if you guys caught that episode, but I thought it was a little shady that she was calling her out about not having a wedding date, considering he was still going through a divorce and the relationship is still new. I think they do have time to set a wedding date, but from what I'm hearing, she was saying recently in a clip video that I was watching that she now has a date. Um, so, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and if you were able to catch the Tamron Hall episode when Porsha was on it, because Portia's on a book tour. She has a book out, Pursuit of Porsha. I'm sure you guys have already heard about it, and the whole R. Kelly situation. So she has a book out. So she's on a book tour, and so she's doing interviews. And I guess now that people are having the opportunity to ask her certain questions, some questions around Simon, around the book, and probably Dennis as well. And her leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta, because I really would like to know why she decided to leave the show, or if she, will go back if they ask her to go back. Like, kind of like how Sheree can go, back. She may miss a season or two, and then she won't go back. Something like that. Because it just feels weird. There's already no Nene now, and there's no Porsha. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to watch it this season and see if I, want to watch it. But let me know what you guys think about the second episode of Portia's Family Matters. Um, about the grandmother addressing Dennis in front of his mother, and then you know Miss Gina telling Porsha some information that she claims she got from Miss Diane. People were saying that some people felt like his mother is too overprotective. I don't think that way. I think that that is her son, and she may truly believe how she, what she feels, that Porsha was doing the same things that he was doing, and that's what it sounds like she's trying to say to me. I don't think that she's trying to say nobody can say anything about my son. I feel like she's saying, in fairness, they both were doing whatever it is that they were doing. That's how I took it. But let me know what you guys think about this episode, and I'll see you in the next video.